Hey, we're live. Let's get started on this One S. Apparently it's got a messed up HDMI port. The fun part is I gotta remember how to disassemble these things again. Does this mean I'm gonna have to resort to iFix again? Oh, the shame. The shame. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to, because I have clearly forgotten how to even get into this. It's kind of scary. I've done a few and I forget every time. That's okay. That's why we have iFixit. Am I actually live? Ah, yep, it's okay. Computer was just taking its sweet time. iFixit, Xbox One S, disassembly. Hey, laptop. There's no freaking screw. It's just all clip off. Gypped. Again. That's right. This one is plagued with the lack of screws. Hey, Holly Baker, Antonio, Miles, repaired iPhone, Sutterbridge. I hate this too because this is the one that likes to just snap and crack. Snap, crackle, and pop. I've seen Joey get pretty violent with these ones. So we've got lagging. Everything's okay on this end. No encoding delays, nothing. And the trouble is, when you don't have sufficient sort of prior experience with these, you're never quite sure what your limits are on the plastic. Nope. It's definitely popping off the back, isn't it? Especially around that corner. Wish they would show the clip structure. Okay, look, what have we got here? There. Yeah, no fun. Like I said, I think it's fairly clear what we have to do. The question is, can we do it without destroying the product? Okay, I can see the clip point there. And hopefully I don't take an eye out with this. Gotcha. Pull on one side, push on the other. What's this? Ever fix the Xbox 360 fat console? I don't know about what a fat console is, but I have fixed the extremely the ones with the circuit board that basically needs some sort of thermonuclear heat into it to get it to actually reflow. Yeah, I'll fix those ones. Not a fan of them. You can see this is where Joey gets aggro. Hey, Janos. That's some serious high-grade bollocks. Yeah, I don't think I'd be the one to try and change APU FETs or anything. I'll leave that to the professionals. Because it does sound like professional kind of work. Crikey, mate. Now, obviously, where that little tab is, it's very tempting to just sort of like force it over, but I know it will also break very easily. I'm trying my best to avoid that. Gotcha. So yeah, I apologize for all the professional Xboxers repairers. But yeah, it's when you only do a couple of these a year, it's to be expected that it can't be as good. I don't like that I've got rattly crap running around in here somewhere. Miles, it'd just be nice to not have to, you know? Because that will just mean more delays and... God damn, this is annoying. Who invented this? Jeez, I hope no one complains about MacBooks for a while. What kind of flippin' design is this? This is like pure evil. Shouldn't it just pivot off? And the case says nay. Finally. Hey, Shad. Oh, Cam go harsh, man. Harsh. You got some low standards there. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was the on-off button. Okay. Hopefully we didn't jack that up. Was that part of the case? That was indeed part of it. It's the sort of crap I don't need happening. Yeah, so now the button's effed. Great. Button broke. Just what I need. So it looks like we will be getting another bottom case. What a pain in the backside. Oh yeah, no. Surface books are out. Completely out. I've done those. I don't want to do them ever again. Sync button, not power button. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Suppose it's could be worse. Alright, let's get to the screwing. What the hell's that? A MacBook fixer? Okay, now my hands are all sweated up, so we've got to take the gloves off. God damn. I'll just go wash my hands and be back. It is absurdity that in the middle of the winter, I'm finding I have to turn on the air conditioner to get this room down to temperature. It has been a sadly very warm winter this year. Battery in the keyboard is fun. That glue's stronger than freaking Hercules. Which keyboard? Oh, wait, you're talking about the Surface. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just not touching those. Sorry. Okay. Looks like we've got green. Let's see, what are you guys? Your T20s? Yeah. T15 or T20, something like that. Normally I have a tray full of oversized Torx drivers. And do you think anyone can tell me where that is? No. So where are you guys? Not you, not you. Extraordinarily frustrating. Oh, here we go. And I probably won't have the size I need. What's that? Okay, so it's not T15. Maybe it's T10. It's not exactly T10, but well, at least it doesn't seem to exactly match this. But we'll take it anyway. It's like a T12 or something. It probably is T10, but this is probably a really bad T10. T10.5, T9, 8-bit tray. Yeah, this is probably more like a T9. I suspect if I did use a proper T10, I would find it's a perfectly fine fit. Okay. This thing, you know, I'm actually not sure that I broke those things. You know how I was saying those rattling bits? Yeah, I'm starting to think that the rattles were there before I even was here. Yeah, I'm starting to think that... Yeah. So this stuff, that there's from being dropped. It's not from what I did. Because you would hear a smash like that. And I certainly did not do that. Now, I'm not trying to say... Yeah, I'm not trying to offload all the blame. But I'm strongly believing that it was not me. Is this supposed to clip off, or what? Unfortunately, the pictures... Yeah, it's supposed to come off. Hey there, Ace. Good to see you there. I'm just trying to work out how to get this faceplate off without breaking it. Look at that. You see that already comes off. Whoo, gee. Now, if this has been dropped, then that hard drive is going to be cactus too. Can you clone these hard drives to an SSD, like direct bit for bit? Take off screws for the front and side boards. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. We'll do those now. Oh, yeah, now. T10 ain't playing ball. We'll go T8. We will be using the hot air bidet for this. Come on. I will not break this circuit board. There we go. You don't need to do the whole drive, only the first 128. Well, I mean, for me, once I set it going, it's pretty much the same anyway. I just throw it into the DD Rescue clone job and it's done. But it's good to know, only first 128 makes it 4 times as fast. It is true about hard drives in terms of their durability, so long as they're not running at the time. If they're running, then yeah, you basically, it's all over. Because you get those heads slamming. Yeah, you get the head slam and it's like, yep, that's the end of that. I've never done a Cronus cloning. I just use DD Rescue. Okay, what the hell? Have I got a different... I feel like I've got different instructions here. Oh, no, wait, I skipped about 50 trillion steps. Right, two screws on the other side. This is kind of like what it's probably... when I watch people doing MacBooks and I'm like, oh, help me now. Come on, come on. Now it's going to fall out. Yep. This is seriously dusty. Let's see if we can not break the SATA connector. Okay. Yuck. I'm sure there are more efficient ways of doing this, but I'm just going by the guide. Hey there, Mr. Howell. Welcome. Good morning. Pretty much need all... Yeah, I was going to say, I suspect everything has to come out, but I'm just using the guide as my step-by-step. Step-by-step. Chuck it in the dishwasher. Yeah. Do I really need to take the CPU... do I really need to take the heatsink off for this? Yeah, Miles, it feels that way. It's like... It's... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to because I can't get the board out unless I... Yep, alright, okay, fine. God, what a pain. Would have been nice to just take the whole thing without... Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Get the screws off. Oh, Ace, it's just the HDMI port, that's all. Which is the only reason why I'm taking it, because it's actually something I could do. Yeah, man. It's like my old high school examination at the end of the year tests again, where I have a bad habit of reading the paper too quickly and thinking I had done everything, handing in my test, and then finding out a few weeks later that I missed a page. It's hilariously good stuff. Yep, definitely gonna need that. Why don't they just tell me to take them all out? I mean, I know you guys did, but I'm talking about the guide. No, I can see where that little plastic thing came from too now. Wait, which way am I supposed to go with this? Alright, finally, freedom! Okay, so we... Oh, yeah. It's like when you're 10 years old and your teeth are starting to come out. You sit there. It actually doesn't... It really just looks like the metal portion has broken or something. Anyway, we'll get that out. Get the hot air bidet going. Though honestly, I think I'm going to take this outside and brush it down, because if I put the hot air on this, it's going to stink like hell. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Marlo. What you doing, buddy? You okay? What's up? Okay. That's a right royal mess there too. Just do the right thing and turn it over. Okay. Yeah, where's that port? So this is the port there, loose tooth. And change our nozzle. Give a nice chunky 1-incher. I could do with a little more lift on this. So we'll use the forbidden kitchen utensil. Sort of somewhere around about a 1/4 inch away from the... It should be good. Okay, and let's see, temperature... I don't know, trying to remember what I normally use. We'll call it 400 for tonight. 410 it says. Air 60 is usually fine. Get it started. Someone's going 470/40. Phooey. That's a little higher than what I would go for. Okay, and just for your viewing pleasure. Yeah. I can see it's detached on the bottom right there. But an extractor on. And usually about a minute or so it should theoretically come up. which gives me just enough time to find my preferred tweezers. So we're just going to scratch up this, and that will let me know when it's ready to go. Please don't say 19 tool pads. I think they're okay. I think it's just an illusion. Just an illusion. Yeah, long nose pliers would work well too. Yeah, we're still a long way away. My needle nose pliers are a little bit damaged, but we might try that. Okay, pushing 430 now. I get a minute, it's taking a little more than I expect. I really should, here we go, I can just start to see, solder moving around a little bit. Yep, there it goes, starting. It kind of looks beaten up enough that I probably, I'm going to want to redo that with leaded. It's kind of dirty enough and everything like that I think leaded would be a good option. Otherwise, it would have been nice to just hot swap that. But you can't always get what you want. It doesn't always go the way you want. Hey, Quicksilver. The holder was just a piece of, I think, 40 or 48 mil PVC pipe holder. Ah, crikey, mate. That just went a little out of control there. I'm just going to clear my holes while it's still hot. I said while it's still hot. Ach, yeah, man, not hot enough. Yeah, I'll have to tackle those from the other side. That's okay. See, ideally you're onto it a bit quicker and the board still has enough heat that your wick can pull through all that. Okay, pads are looking good. Clean it up. Yeah, throw some leaded into them and draw them back out, I agree. I'm actually quite impressed. I really thought that was going to be some damage there like the rest of you, but not as bad as what the rest of you thought, but I thought there was going to be something. But that's pretty damn clean, really. Haven't used the X clamp tool. Wait, what? Oh, no. Yeah, I have actually used that, Paul. I have. I've used it on other things. Not this one, though. But I have used it. You must have missed them. Very handy tool, that. Vastly better than using a screwdriver and hoping for the best. So thank you very much for that, Paul. Actually, while you're here, I will actually write down... No, don't hold on to that. Okay, that's good enough. I just didn't use it on this one because there wasn't really any need. Let's see, where is that tool? I know I've got it, because every time with the other Xboxes I've used it. Oh, now I'm... Where the hell is it? Is it in my box? Yeah, it's in the box. Haha. Makes sense that I'd have it in the box. See, I got it. And look, see, it's got marks on it. Proof that I've used it. Okay, alright, so that's looking cleanish enough. A bit of damage there, up there on that top right hole. Probably where it took a bit of biffo. Okay, just check this actually fits. Yep. So, oh, these are... Alright, they're already plated. I'm trying to decide whether it's something I should actually additionally plate. Yeah, I think I will additionally plate them. Let's put that into a little clamp. Hey, Dipum. Okay. Well, naturally... It's a tough call whether I should bother replating them. They actually look very shiny. I think I'll probably cause myself more drama trying to plate them up. So with that in mind, I'm going to plate them up. The advantage it gives you is that at least then you've got a little more solder overall. Come on, hurry up. I think that's perfect. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, that looks really good. I should use that as my eBay picture. Quality repairs. $5. Hey there, Yindi. Sorry, Yindi Amara. I know. And I know you don't mind Yindi for other reasons. Alright, now the only trouble is getting the... without making the solder go cold. So you end up creating new problems. And it looks like they're not actually keeping a lot of the solder. We'll leave those little tags hanging off. Need some flux. Yeah, this didn't really go as cleanly as, say, the non-plated ones. It looks a little messy now. By the way, I'm pretty sure that's just flux bridging there. Yep, it was just flux. It looks a little messy now, but it should clean up nicely on the reflow. Hey there, Thomas. Alright. We've got to lift and separate again. There we go. Frickin' hell, these things are... Microscope heads are surprisingly heavy. Citriflux is not really suited for that job. Is it? This isn't Citriflux, is it? I don't think this is $7.99 ASX. Maybe it is Citriflux. I know a lot of people do have specific fluxes for specific purposes, and I fully support that. Except for the fact that I'm too damn lazy to do that. Alright, let's line it up. And let's go. It's going to get down to 410 here. The nice thing is if you can do a hot swap is that, of course, the mechanical mounting points, they tend to sit in a lot nicer because I'm going to have to do them retrospectively. Yeah, asking me to be organised, so come on guys, let's be real here. I mean, it's amazing that I even have this hot air thing. We just wait and wait and wait. Probably not a lot of point monitoring that mount point. Oops. I'll try up here a bit more. Okay, we've got activity going on. I think I'm going to have to manually do these ones. Sweet. That went in very nicely. I have to do the other ones from the other side. Ach ja, Mann. And you still got a lift. Okay, why is that one... Is that one intentionally short? Shit. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's intentionally short. Yep, there we go. That's crazy. So they have 3 long pins and 1 intentionally short pin. What the hell? Way to confuse a person. Solder joints aren't finished, bro. And that's gone and sucked through to the other side. I think what's making this one look nasty is all the that dreg stuff that's... There it goes, drawing it through. Notice how it didn't actually burn anything on this side either. In spite of the fact that we had... Okay, so I'm definitely going to touch these pins up. I don't feel 100% confident with them. You can see that the solder has flowed through on the legs as it should. So I'm very happy with that. That side too. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with the amount of solder on those pins. So we're going to have to intervene. I just need something to keep it lifted. bank it off to the side. I mean, it could well be that they are connected, but what I mean is that it felt like so little. It's fine. Well, let's see if they're even attached, okay? Alright, they're all attached. I'm not touching it. I was really thinking that one of them wouldn't be attached, but no, they're all good. So I think we'll leave that alone. Is Joey here now? Typical. Comes in at the last minute. You missed all the hot air action there, Joey. Third from the left mood. Ben, let's see if Ben's correct. No, I think what you might have seen is the flux. As the flux sort of got shifted, it gave the illusion that the pin was moving. I think that's what that was. Because I saw it right then when I just looked at it myself. But, you know, Ben, I don't mind. It's worth checking these things. Easy for me to slip up and miss it. I'm only doing 200 here just to get the flux to be a little bit wet so that I can then scrub it out. Joe's the guy that likes running around in bunny suits. He's a really cool dude. Very different. He came into this sort of thing in a very different way to a lot of others, which makes for quite an entertaining perspective. I've been told off though, I'm not allowed to call him other names. Which I find problematic because, you know, Rossman would get away with calling me all sorts of things, but apparently Joey put his foot down. He's like, nope, you can't go calling me things like that, Mr. Daniels. I'll stop calling you PLD if you keep doing that. It's like, fine. Alright, Joey. It's all good. It's all good, mate. It's the joy of the internet now, isn't it? The joy of knowing people on the internet mercilessly make fun of them. And, you know, we learn things from him. Like we now have the patented Joey rub technique. Joey rub technique is very good for if you want a factory-like finish without having to ultrasonic your boards. Something I never would have thought of. Here we go. Let's give it a little bit of Joey rubbing going on here. And there. And look at that. Takes the flux away. Makes it look like it's the day out of the factory. See, that's the old sort of watermarky sort of thing that you typically end up with. And that's a Joey rub surface area there. Isn't that brilliant? Big difference between that versus that. Defcon, people love your sort of content though, you know. I think that's the thing. You just got to be who you are, and some people, you know, it's going to be wildly successful. Other people, not so much. I mean, look at me. I've been doing this for eons, and I've only just barely got 40,000. At least I got the attention of Northridge. But yeah, it's difficult to be something that you're not. And unfortunately, not everything's going to be popular with everybody. Yeah, love the jerry rub. It's excellent technique. Leaves things feeling shiny and new. Get some cleaning up here. Obviously this really is not necessary what I'm doing here, but I just feel better if I've cleaned up what I can. Paul is an acquired taste. Pfft. Okay. Like durian. Well, at least I don't smell like a durian. Looks good, doesn't wiggle. I am not going to. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not going to take that apart, I'm sorry. I've got other Xboxes and stuff I can use that tool on again. I've actually got a couple of PlayStations and Xboxes that people have not come back for after I've fixed them. So I don't know what to do with them. I can't sell them. I suppose they can just become parts. I better go out and brush these off. Change the thermal paste? Really? Really? Ace, should I change the thermal paste? I really don't want to change that thermal paste. No? No? Well, you're getting fat eating all those biscuits. It's not paste, it will be fine. It's not paste? What do they use? No, seriously, what do they use? I mean, I'm happy to do it on MacBooks and PC laptops and all that sort of stuff, but I don't want to get into stuff that I'm... Phase change. Okay. Of course I can go this far and not change the... You watch me. I probably don't even have anything that's suitable anyway. 2-part JB weld. I've got that. That's good stuff. It's almost as good as hot glue. Soren's latest video is a perfect example where you hate hot snot. I'll have to go watch that now. I mean, I'm not a fan of the stuff, like a fan, but I will use it in certain situations. It is handy when appropriately used. Okay. PTM will remelt in place, it doesn't need replacing. What the hell was that? That was a horrible amount of junk just then. That was gnarly. Okay, we've got bananas in pajamas, B1 and B2. Doesn't even sit right. It tops out before it even actually clamps down. Oh well. Not like I'm the one that's at fault. And where's that bracket? Bracket. Okay. See you, Defcom. Someone should get a haircut. Hardly. You don't understand how the permissions for things like haircuts work around here. Okay. You'll have to catch the other videos where I did use the tool. Thank you very much. Like I said, I've got other machines here I should do something with. I was more of a fan of uh, Timmy the Timmy the sheep, little lamb, whatever. Someone forgot to put the power supply back in. It's a pretty rotten position they've got that connector in. Makes it hard to get a positive lock. Which video? Now, just look for Xbox. There's got to be an Xbox one there somewhere. Although, of course, I don't know whether it will be on... It should be on this channel, but it could be on my old live channel. But it'll be in there, because I've definitely used them. And like I said, it was a very handy tool. It still is a very handy tool, just didn't use it today. As Joey run off, he's probably got life to get on with. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. When I hear that ping, it's like somebody's cranky with me. See you later, Ace. Take care. Thanks for dropping in, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Which reminds me, I need to catch one of Buddha's live streams again one morning. Haven't caught up with that crazy dude in a while. 15 minutes to micro time. Really? Already? Crikey. Peter. Alright. Start. Let's see. Okay, we're back to the section where we put the boards on. Yeah, Pedro is a specialist. The only reason we tolerate him is simply because he's also an excellent animal carer, so for that we forgive the multitude of his sins, both past, present and future. Can I take the... Oh, geez, that plastic's rough. I'll take the moment to say the iFixit guide is very nice to have, but there are certainly a good number of ambiguities in it that left me wondering where I was heading a few times there. I mean, obviously I can update it, improve it, but I'm not going to do that. Why would I want to do that? Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm meant to say Achnia, man. Like, oh no, man. I mean, I find their guides very handy a lot of the time, but every now and then you do get these, and I'm pretty sure they're actually third-party guides, as in someone else has done them, and they just lack the clarity that the true guides have. I suppose at this point I really should actually take the time to see if this even works. Now, the question is, well, I probably should put the green screws in, shouldn't I? As I say, the question is this going to reject my capture card because of HTPC or whatever bollocks they want to call it? Hey, Retro and you, welcome. HDCP, thank you very much. Content protection, right. Anyway, yes, is this going to block it because the Xbox doesn't care until you're in-game? Oh, cool. Okay, that's nice. That will explain why I had confusion when I tried hooking up the PlayStations. And I'm thinking, I swear this has worked before with consoles, and it has, but obviously not PlayStation console. Okay, let's get some HDMI cabling. To TV. Felt legit. And so now this is a 2-pin cable, but this is a plastic double insulated case, so we're good. Because the power supply is encased in plastic and then the case outside is plastic. So hence it is double insulated. Unlike the contraption we looked at last night. Okay, we've got the auxiliary. Where's the ONO? It's that button there, isn't it? Okay, we've got power. Should it be making noises or anything? I've got the white light on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's glowing white. Got no output. Yeah, it's glowing. Maybe I'm capturing the wrong port. auxiliary port, properties, mode should be 1080. Auto, nothing. No, it's definitely glowing when I... I'll turn off the lights just so you can see. See? Smack it. I tried turning it off and on again. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I left... Oh no, that's a... Wait, yeah, I've left off the entire top panel, you idiots. Not that that should stop it. Alright, I'll try with an external display. Certainly it feels fine. The screen just did something. No signal. Don't like that. Oh, this time it actually chimed. It didn't chime before. Here we go. It's syncing up now. Something happened then. The switch seems faulty. Which switch are you talking about? That's fine, that's fine. I just felt it shut down. It didn't chime when I tried before, no. Let's try again. Yeah, I could try the Chipmunk. The HDMI version. Shoot. Oh, where did I put that today? Stuck everything in a bag. I mean, hey, all my stuff's in a bag. Ah, here it is. Hard reset, pull the power. I did do that before. Okay, so we've got this HDMI Chipmunk here. Everything looks intact there. All lights are on. EDID is good, data's good, 5 volts is good, power is good. Everything on there is technically correct. So it's weird. It tries to switch over and then it doesn't. Holding down the sync button and eject button and press. I can't hold down the sync button because it's broken off. Alright, well, we've got to put the top case on anyway. Which means I could take all these screws out. God damn. I think. Yep, I do, because they go straight through to the other side. Damn it. Try another. Well, that is two different HDMI cables, because there's the one that goes to the PC and the capture card, and that didn't work, and then this one didn't work. And I've only just used that one yesterday. Oh shit, something happened then. Be right back. Loki knocking torches off. Crikey. That was Loki knocking a metal torch off the dresser, tall boy, and it crashing onto the ground. Did I clone the original hard drive? No. Mr. Daniels, read Dan's message above. Okay, Dan, power down, press and hold the power and eject buttons, wait for the second beep. Okay, so that's eject, and that's power. Okay. And wait for the second beep, did you say? Hey Siri. Eject power. Okay, second beep. And we've got big bright white light. Nothing. I'll try in the external display unit again. Yeah, just in case. Sometimes the capture card can cause issues by the fact that it doesn't specifically assert a resolution. Rather, it says, you tell me what you want. Okay. So we'll try that again. That was only the first beat. Oh, here we go. Yay! But that looks gnarly. There's a problem there. It's got all artifacting. Yeah, but I don't like the artifacts. So maybe I've probably got frickin' flux in the port. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say this is flux in the port. So we'll check that, clean that. Though it seems a little weird, in all honesty. I mean, it looks pretty damn dry to me, but who knows? And there is absolutely zero flux in that port. There's a hair, but there's no flux. There is just at the back in a recess, but the pins themselves, no. But I will touch it with a bit of IPA and see where we go with that. Unless it's between the pins themselves. That doesn't make any sense either. Certainly not this early on. You could understand a year later when the flux decides, you know what, I feel like I'm going to be conductive. But not right now. There's 8 ferrite beads, crossfires, and 3... yeah, it could be that... it could be ferrite beads causing trouble. They could have cracked. I am aware of Micro's situation. So yeah, this may require additional work on the board. Come on. Where's the sound being emitted from? Is it from the screen? Guess it must be. It's still got the artifacts. Artifacts are normally the flux in the port cable encoder. We definitely didn't touch the... I'll try hot swap this and see if we can get something out. It definitely does not like... Let's see, auxiliary should be 1080. Yeah, I'm at 1080p right now on the display. Auxiliary out. Right now, output. Oh, it's outputting 480? Okay, thanks. Jeez, I don't know if I can go that low. I got 525, 625, 720, 50. Jeez, I don't go down as 4. Okay, so we'll have to flip back to this console. I don't have a controller. Can you plug a USB mouse into this and use that? Slightly loose HDMI pin. Well, nothing felt loose. We've got no artifacts now. Oh, yes, we do, actually. Very subtle. Mouse and keyboard, eh? Clearly not wireless, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, can I just skip sign in? This will do 1080p, so I don't know why it's... Should it be instant or is it normal to take a while? Encoder is bad. Great. TDP 158. Alright. So basically, I suppose what can we say from this is that the original port probably was okay, given that all the pins were connected. It was just the frame structure that was broken, like the mechanical, but the pins and contacts were probably okay. So what's this TDP 158? Can I get them? Are they expensive? Is it difficult? Try 720. It's struggling to do a 720. Cheap and easy. Okay. Oh, thank you, C. Higgy, for the 10 consolation prize. Reflow. I'm not going to reflow. I'll replace it rather than reflow it. Alright, so it's basically the port would appear it's okay, but we just can't get into high resolution. Hey, Harold. We were just using your HDMI port tool just before to prove that things were connected up okay. Alright. Okay, well, I guess we'll close up for tonight because I've got to go give Micro his shot. And I will see if I can get one of these TDPs. I should be able to pull it from one of the donor boards that I've got. HDMI retimer. I wonder if I've actually got one. Oh, there are. There's Harold's. This is made by Harold, by the way. CMI Zapper. Harold, not Harold. Just in case people are wondering. Oh, where's my wrong mouse. Idiot. Very handy device. Let you know your power status. Gives you data status, EDID status. It tells you a lot about what's going on in the machine just by plugging into the HDMI port. Very handy device. You got a few Xbox donor parts? Don't? Yes, I do. So we'll have a look at them. Okay. All right then. That's it for tonight. Thanks everybody for your help. I really appreciate it. It's always good to learn new things. I mean, it's one thing to be able to do the technical port, the mechanical port replacement, but then when you get these quirks going on, it's good to have the experience of other people that are watching. What a shunt of a month for you. It's life, isn't it? That's just the way it goes, Mycosis. Hey, Mad Techie. TDP £1 a piece. I may still have one. There may even be some on a MacBook board somewhere. Okay, I'm out of here. Thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next one, whenever that may be. Until then, you all take care. I'll see you later.